This isn't Facebook. You know what we do on Facebook, right? Well, I treated fucking TikTok the same way we all treat Facebook back home, dude, and I didn't know any better, and it fucked me royally, you know?
Yeah, I feel you, bro. But listen, man, like, there's more to life than social media, you know? Like, I do it for fun.
There is more to life than social media, brother. But right now, my whole life has been surrounded with this since I left, and I've just gotten home, and it's been one thing after another. So I'm just trying to fucking be somewhere where I can have a normal life, you know?
Bro. You know,
like truly, dude, it's like I'm not like fucking clinging desperately to like not going to work and just like streaming all day. That's not where it's at.
Yeah, I feel
That's
you.
not good for my mental health. That's the last thing I want to be doing right now, especially all alone.
Dude, I don't know how you go live every day, all day like you do, but like whenever I go live like 2-3 hours, you know, a week, it kind of fucks with my head a little bit too, man.
I was bringing in checks over $1,200 a week, man, just going live on TikTok, bro. So it was kind of hard for me to walk away from. You know what I mean? But what I had to do to get that kind of engagement, being outside, putting myself at risk, you know, getting clipped and all that shit, it ain't worth that kind of money, man. And to be honest with you, without the negative part of the performance, all the crying and all the bullshit, then it's not going to be thousands of people watching me, brother.
Oh, yeah. You're good, bro.
It's not going to be that. It's going to be a couple people here and there, and there's going to be a bunch of negative people waiting on their moment to catch me, like where I'm like, fuck it, okay, let's crash out. No. You know? Let's go get a job. Let's go get a hobby, right? Let's go find a church. I'll post
Where you at now?
Greenville.
I know, but are you still at that sober living?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't go back to Solutions, did you?
No. I was trying, but anyways, though, bro,
Dude, listen, man. You know, fuck all the hate on here. I got people in here commenting, dude. But I don't care what they say. Keep doing you, brother.
Thank you, bro. Have an awesome day, man.
Yeah, if you're
all right. He's awesome, dude. I was in a program with him. What's up, brother? Love you, man. Lucky Charms. That's my boy right there. Do it again. Come back. Sorry, you don't have to send a rose if you ain't got it, but I love you, bro. I wish I was still over there with y'all. I ain't using. Oh, there he is. That's my boy. All right, we friends. Good. Hey, Bubba. Shh. Only the negativity when the chat come back on, okay? I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you, Bubba. We'll just keep it to ourselves, please. Please, God. Please. If you don't want to do it, tell me you don't want to do it, and that's fine. But I need you. If you do me right, bro, you know I'm good for it. You was just in the house with me. I showed you my accounts. This is what it was, though, Bubba. Hey, I love you, Lucky Charms. Hear me out. Hear me out. Everybody really act weird with the social media when their shit starts popping off. This is what the deal is. I'm friendly Bob. I'm friendly as SpongeBob. I'm ready, y'all. This is what the deal is. Everybody, when they start to pop off and shit, they want to gatekeep and they want to act like somebody need to pay you to be in their video and stuff. Like, let's say I didn't have all this bullshit attached to me, right? And it was just all support. I could be charging people, literally, if it was just all support, I could be charging people to say, hey, let's make a TikTok together. That's what the world we're living in today. With the way that people feel about this damn phone. I'm a 32-year-old man. I don't feel that way about it. A lot of you guys watching me are grown as fuck. Y'all are pissed at me because my ass is supposed to be at work with y'all. I get it. I want to get to that. Can we get back to that? I want to get back to my homies being in my chat when I only had an hour and a half to go live to talk to y'all for a little bit because my ass had to be at the chicken farm and shit. I swear to God, I want to get back to that type of living because I was an animal when I was living like that. Working in the plant all day, going to the damn gym after work, got to make a meeting. I want to do it again. I'm sorry, I made some mistakes. I never went viral before. Hey, y'all. It was my first time on TikTok. It was my first time on real adult social media. I've never been viral before. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I just kept posting. Sorry. Just kept going live. Had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Okay? My bad. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not an influencer. I do not think I'm famous. A lot of other people think I am. I don't fucking know why. A lot of fucking other people think I am, though. That's the point. That's the point, y'all. Lucky Charms, what's good, man? 100. Let's see what chat talking about. This is crazy, man. As soon as I got the... But bro, like, all right, let's say I get my redemption. Chat. Let's say I get my redemption. Okay, so real quick, Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms, any negative comment, anything that looks weird, block or mute. If it's dangerous, block it. If you, yeah, anything, bro. You gotta block them and mute them. I'm gonna make it easy on you for right now. It's just subscribers only, so only people that can subscribe like you can comment for right now. But we're just gonna practice, try it out. So I'm explaining to y'all, man. I've never been viral before. I started getting a lot of fucking views on my face. Okay, here's where you guys want me to talk about my social media addiction? It really didn't start. My social media addiction didn't start until after I came home from New Orleans the first time. I'm stretching my leg. In 2019, when I came home to my mom's house. And this is something I've never spoken about on my TikTok page. So, does this sound like an interesting topic? Is this something you guys want to speak about? Can you guys tap the screen? What's up, Lunch Tray? 20. Got to get my boy his fucking spot in the captain's seat back. What's up, Lunch Tray? I'm trusting you boys. I don't want anybody reporting back to me talking about how you was participating in a evil teapot or tea or minty tea or grandma's tea, giving them content, giving them information or anything. I don't want to hear any screen recordings or any murmurings in the chat of how two of my best friends was over there hanging out with Teapot, okay, guys? And we don't never got to talk about it again because y'all didn't know no better because they baited you and they expected you to come in there and have people tell on you so that way I would try to not be your friend. And that's what happened. But look, you guys got mod access. So, yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see how they try to sabotage us? Yeah, but I got you guys back in the captain's seat. Because I'm real, because I'm 100, because I keep it 1K. You know what I'm saying? And y'all ain't did me nothing, and I ain't did y'all nothing. Y'all ain't did me nothing, I ain't did y'all nothing. It's all the social media bullshit. So... You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be fucking friends. Is what it is. We gonna be fucking friends. What the fuck? My fucking boys. What's up, guys? Yeah, so Lunch Tray and fucking Wes ain't going nowhere, y'all. My boys, they're doing a deal. I was just, my stupid phone was causing a big old distraction in the house, man, and it wasn't fair to my boys. I had to make an adult decision. I had to say, look, y'all, I want to be in the program with y'all, but I don't think it's fair to y'all have to deal with all this trolling and shit just because I live here. And they're like, Nick, bro, we want you to be here. And I was like, guys, let's be real. How long is it going to be until another bullshit situation pops up and we got to do another house meeting? So I was at the hotel before I went to the program. Might as well just go back to the hotel. It is what it is. I got some new friends out the deal. You know, I'm connected with some more people in the recovery community locally out of the deal. Shit. Hey, tell them, Lucky Charms, I went in the house and got a job right away. Didn't I? Bed was made. I cleaned up after myself the best I could. I might have left a cup out once or twice. You know what? Somebody didn't want to do their chore or they wasn't home or they left the program. I picked up their chore. I tried at least. Can you at least give me my credit on that? Can you at least give me my credit on that? No, I did not have as much willingness when it came to the boundaries set upon me when it came to my social media use. I could have did better with that. And I'm sorry. I was there to do it, and I thought social media could come with me, and that's where the problem came, is when social media was a no. So, since social media was a no, Nick, there's other things out here. Don't burn a bridge. Fuck. They're still your friends. You're not going to sleep outside. The boogeyman's not gonna pop out of the bushes and come hurt you, bro, because of this phone, man. You really ain't did nothing that wrong, bro. You already went to prison. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that would crash out on a TikToker without having fucking real reasons and like real, like solid fucking information is just like, it's, I don't know, man. I just don't see too many people ready to throw their life away over a fucking TikToker, man. You know? So, have to wake up and be a man and go outside and participate in life. I can't live under a rock. So, I have to come on here and be my authentic self, you know? And I gotta support my boys too, man. They're fucking killing it. Thank you for getting me that job, Wes. Sorry I didn't show up because I had to move. But the intention. All right. I'm about to say. It's the intention. It's that, let's say the phone was never a problem. If let's say TikTok was never involved, there never would have been a behavior contract. There never would have been nothing. You probably would have got some fines out of me though for like leaving a clothing item or a phone or headphones or something around. But as far as getting me to say yes to come help you out on a service commitment, or like getting motivation to go to a meeting, or fucking doing my chore and actually looking like I did my chore and going to work and stuff, that's never ever gonna be a problem, y'all. Never. It ain't never gonna be a problem. When the program that I was at before, where I met my two friends, they had a disciplinary action. If you did do something wrong, like let's say I got some gum here. You guys want a piece? No? You sure? Here, I'll leave it for here if you decide you want it later. Okay, so take a piece of gum. What did that just do? Right? Okay, now I'm about to get up and walk away. That's a strike. That's a fucking strike. That is a strike. It's a strike at one program, but it might be go have a seat in the verbal chair at another program. It's all the same thing. It's called a disciplinary. Okay? Whether you're in the military, whatever institutional place you're in, it's called disciplinary. Okay? Well, some programs, if you make a mistake, they fine you a couple dollars, because you need to not be making that same mistake. Some programs, when you make a mistake, they make you write words. Some programs make you hold your finger up like this and sit up against a wall like this and look directly at the wall across from you quietly for 45 minutes until somebody walks up to you and asks you, Nick H., and you say, thank you. And then you say, who sat you? And then you say, sir. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing, different places. All have the same goal: to be a better human without the use of mind and moods altering substances. To have a quality life experience without being chemically dependent. It's the substances isn't really the problem for most of us, it's the solution, right? For me, that's what the problem is that substances is my solution to my problems, right? And because I'm solving my problems with a chemical solution, it is bringing serious consequence into my life. Now we've removed the chemical solution. There's still problems, guys. We've removed the chemical solution, and there's still problems. How do we cope? Well, first time I got sober, TikTok came out. First time I actually really did it, when I went to Solutions, that's right when TikTok hit the scene. Boy, I was doomed. Go to work all fucking day, boy. We going to work all goddamn day. And we coming home to the gym and a meeting. Mandatory. Oh yeah. And then we got about, 90 minutes to take a shower, have leisure time, and get our things ready for the next morning. Get into bed, lay down, fall into a REM sleep. At least enough time to get up for 4:45 in the morning to get back on the bus to go back to work at fucking Staff Zone or HireQuest or whatever staffing place it's going to be until you get hired on at a fucking warehouse. And then you're going to do that until probation says it's time to leave, and then you can graduate. And then you're probably not going to leave even though you've got the good job now. And now you've got 6 months of sobriety or a year of sobriety, and you've got a car now. You know? You probably still ain't going to leave because, hell, what's the point? I'm going to go be all by myself now? Now you're in a community of other people who also just have their sobriety and a good job, and they're getting ready to go start, right? What else do you need? A partner. That's the only other thing. That's the only other thing. If you got some friends, you got a community, you going to work, you doing the deal, then what's that last thing, right? Trophy wife, couple kids. You know, people start getting into stuff like fucking playing video games. When you get sober, you start getting into stuff, right? People start getting into damn board games. You know, people start getting into Pokemon Go. Yo, what's up, Ricky Suave? That was my roommate, and he's still my friend. Handsome man. What's up, Bubba? That's my boy. Thank you for the rose, Ricky Suave. I really enjoyed being your roommate for a week. Now I just get to be your friend for life, you know what I'm saying? Lucky Charms, I appreciate you letting me be your roommate for a week. Now I just get to be your friend for life. Is that cool? That's how we rockin', man, 100. No fake shit, bro. If I'm gonna be anybody's friend in this world, y'all, and this phone shit still happening, you and me is what matters. Our in real life experience is what matters. And if I fuck with you, bro, and you're not with all this social media shit, maybe you're a watcher or something like this, bro, I'm never ever gonna do nothing to make you look bad. I'm never gonna treat this shit is just so stupid. It's so stupid, y'all. I would give anything to be in a room with 20 humans that wanted me to be there. I would give anything that to be in a room with 20 humans that wanted me to be there, and we all wanted each other to be there, and we all had common interests, and there wasn't this competition, and there wasn't this pettiness and this jealousy, and all this comparison of each other, and all of this judgment and everything. Imagine if we just had 20 human beings in a room, and we all wanted each other to be there. How amazing would that be? That'd be fire. Well, that's what I thought I was doing over here. Because me as the content creator, as much as I love attention, I fucking love to give attention, Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms, dog. I love to give it. As much as I love to get it, dog, and I feel like that's where a lot of people get rubbed the wrong way about me, man. I love to give. I fucking love to give you guys attention and learn about y'all, man. Tell me something about yourself, Lucky Charms. Something that we didn't learn about. Something you didn't tell me when we was in the house together, man. Tell me something good. Tell me something that ain't all this program and rehab and shit related. That's what I'm saying about my TikTok. My TikTok is separate. You know, this is a place for us to fucking vent. This could be a safe place for us. This could be us to just talk about any damn thing, man. It don't have to be gossip, talking shit about anybody we know or anybody at all. But it could just be about fucking life and vibes, dude. You know? This thing is so versatile. Lucky Charms. Ricky, I'm glad we met too, bro. We went out and we fucking did some fucking staffing agencies together. Like that's doing the deal and shit, man. You know, hey, me saying, hey, Ricky, may I please have a Celsius out of the fridge? And you not even hesitating. You say, yes, Nick, go ahead and grab it. Don't say, well, I need a couple. You just say, yeah, Nick, go ahead and grab it. And then I notice you going out to the store. Hey, Ricky, I really appreciate that fucking energy drink you had gave me, bro. Here's my EBT card, man. Why don't you go ahead and grab yourself something, brother? Thank you. You know what I mean? And it's a give and take thing in life, man. We need each other in life. You know, I ain't out here to use up nobody, bro. I ain't. And everybody's trying to make it seem, oh, he just want a place to stay. Oh, shit. He just wants a roof over his head, y'all. He just wants a roof over his head, y'all. Shit. He just wants to pay somebody to fucking have a roof, you know? Lucky Charms, man. That's my boy right there. That's my boy right there. Lunch Tray. Where y'all at shopping at? Where y'all at shopping at? Hey, Lunch Tray. Hey, remember when I showed y'all Snap? Hold on. TikTok. Remember when I showed y'all Lunch Tray's Snapchat code and I said, hey, y'all send some girls to his thing? Girls started cutting up in Lunch Tray's inbox, y'all. I don't care. I don't care. Forgive. Even if it's true, I forgive. Even if it's true, they don't know no better, man. They don't know no better, bro. They don't realize they're getting set up. These people don't tell my new friends, hey, we hate Nick, come talk to us. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Love you. Thank you so much for the stadium. People don't tell you, hey, we fucking hate Nick and we would love to use you for content. Could you just come over here and we're going to say some things to trigger you so that way maybe you would be, persuaded into saying something negative about your new friend? Like, they don't say it that way. They say, they do it in the most manipulative, subtle way. And then they'll like find a way to like bring up a mistake or a consistent behavior or something. And then like unfortunately people have no choice but to agree. So it's not talking shit. Unfortunately, there are things that people have no choice but to say that's true. You know, and people are screen recording, so they can fucking edit it and they can twist it and they can manipulate it in any way they want to. So until I have a real reason to be like, oh man, that was shady, bro, he's Lunch Tray and Lucky and Ricky literally were like, bro, how do you deal with this? Like, they've never seen anything like that. They all use TikTok and have TikTok and make videos and post just like me, and so do a lot of you guys that are watching. We all use our phones. We all use our phones, guys, and this could happen to anybody. This could happen to anybody, y'all. I didn't know how to do this safely when I first started going viral, so now I feel like it might be a good way to give back by sharing my experience with you guys, outlining where the mistakes are, and let's talk about safety. Like, I might be the person literally coming online talking about internet safety and harm reduction and a lot of shit like that for a minute now because of my experience. Like, we're probably going to educate ourselves together. What do you think, Lucky Charms? What do you think, Michelle? Do you think that there's potential for us to have a fucking decent time over here and maybe be positive and we don't have to be perfect, but we can still fucking exist? Is that cool? And maybe we could even have a fucking sick life. Gang, Ricky. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Lunch Tray, what's good, boy? Lunch Tray. One of my favorite pictures, bro, was the one with me on your crutches. I'm a dolphin. Rico Suave. Oh, shit.